Hey guys, I got with the picks. It is Wednesday, February 1st. Um, I've been off here a few days, only for one specific reason. Um, Unfortunately, this is I'm back in like my second home. It really felt like over the past couple years that my vacation is like coming to the hospital. And unfortunately, again, I sit here again, and for a positive thing. I mean, not a negative thing, um, but getting better and stronger each and every day. That's the goal and purpose. I don't think I've put out anything since maybe Saturday. So I mean, it's been quite a few days. I do know last time I put something out, it was terrible. Um, we went we went 2-4 that day. I had to go back and actually look. Right now, the overall record for this year is 28, 25, and 3, which is pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. If you followed me, last time I was in the hospital was in November. And I went back and I looked at those 11 days that I was in the hospital in November. And we went on an absolute heater. I'm talking a heater. We lost one play in 11 picks in those days. And listen, I don't expect things because I don't like to get let down, but the only person that can let me down is me. So I'm expecting the same thing this time. Let's get to it. I got a bunch of plays today. I've had a nice stretch to look over things, some number wise, some strength of schedule, some pace. I got to look over a lot of things. I almost want to think I do my best work right here. Listen, first game we're going to NBA, OKC. OKC's given 5.5 points. OKC is, they're top 3 in the league road teams against the spread. Houston has no Porter Jr. tonight, has no Jalen Green. Sengun's been playing like rookie of the year, and by the end of the year, I know what they talk about Banchero, but I have no idea how they will be able to pass up. I couldn't pass them up. If you ask me right now who I'd give rookie of the year to, hell, I'd probably still give it to Sengun. That's who I would give it to. He's a triple-double waiting to happen. But without having the pieces around him that he needs, Houston's dead in the water. They're an absolute dead duck. Give me SGA in the game. Give me that 6'8" point guard Giddey. Give me the surrounding pieces. Give me the great defense that OKC's been playing the last 12 games. All those things add up, and it's set up perfectly for another road game for OKC. OKC given 5.5 points. That's our first play. Our second play is going to be an NBA player prop. And where we're going to the Memphis Grizzlies. And remember, anytime I give out a player prop, these player props are on DraftKings. The player prop we're looking at is Ja Morant. We're not looking at his points. We're not looking at his rebounds, even though we could probably look at his points. I wouldn't look at his rebounds tonight, but I would look at his points, but we're not looking there. We're looking at his assists. His last 3 games, he's put up 15, 11, and 12. The total tonight in the game is 239 points. A whole bunch of numbers are going to be put up tonight. And there's going to be a whole bunch of stats are just going to be filled up tonight. Stat stuffers will be. Ja Morant will be a stat stuffer tonight. He's another double, triple-double waiting to happen on a daily basis. And I tell you what, Ja Morant probably got the prettiest lob Clark that I see, to Triple J that I see. I mean, this guy just dropped dimes after dimes after dimes. I love watching him play with his unselfishness, and I love watching him play when he knows it's time to take over the game and get it done also. I don't know. It's a player prop. We're taking John Morant over 9.5 assists at minus 115. That's play 2. Our third play is Creighton going to Georgetown. Creighton's given 13 on the road, and the total is up to $1.50. Now, Creighton's won the last 4 games. They're winning by an average in those 4 games by 18 points a game. 2 of those wins in the last 4 have come against number 13 Xavier and number 19 Providence. In those last 4, they're only giving up 65 points per game. Now, we need to remember, guys and gals, Creighton was a top 10 team coming into this year's college basketball. Now, yes, teams get exposed. When they get exposed, it's typically you're being exposed, and the whole year you're not what you're supposed to be. Now, Creighton is healthy. They have every piece where they need to be, and it's showing in a huge way. Creighton's a top 20 team right now. Their record won't put them there. The losses won't put them there. When I look at KenPom, I'm putting Creighton for example, forget it. The play is, and I can't see. Georgetown's won 1 game in their last 13 games. They're an absolute sieve, just giving up points. They have absolutely no defense. They give up 80 points a game. Do they score the ball? Sure they do. Creighton's defense has been rock steady. I'm talking rock steady. They've been playing. I love Creighton tonight. Creighton is going to be my biggest play tonight. That's going to be my biggest play. These are all equal plays. That's my biggest play tonight is Creighton. I don't see how Georgetown can be competitive because they don't. Creighton will win on the boards. Creighton will win in the turnovers. Creighton will win on the, not even close on the field goal percentage. I don't see one area in this game where Georgetown can be competitive with this Creighton team right now. We're taking Creighton minus 13. Next play we're looking at is Villanova playing at Marquette. Total sitting at 145.5. Marquette's last 4 at home, they average 86 points per game. All 4 of those games went over this number, went over the total that was placed in those games also. Marquette is number 1 in the nation, the fastest team, and Villanova is the 46th fastest team in college basketball. So there's going to be plenty of running and gunning tonight. Villanova has the 116th defense, and Marquette has the 67th defense. So there's going to be more than enough room for this total to get there. Also, for Villanova, they got back arguably their biggest piece. Their starting guard, Justin Moore, came back last game. Justin Moore had a lengthy layoff of almost a year. He's been out for almost a year. He came back last game. He played 31 minutes, which was great to see. He didn't do much at all, but he got his feet wet. He got back in the pace of game. He got a little bit more into speed. And I see him helping Villanova, keeping this close, and helping Marquette get to this number of 145.5. And we're taking this game over 145.5. And I got one more quick one. We got Tennessee going to the Swamp, total 132. Tennessee's the number 1 team in KenPom in adjusted defense. Florida is number 10. Yes, that's right. Florida got the death grip on defense also. Florida has averaged 55 points per game. Terrible. And they're giving up 61 points per game. Excellent. In their last 4. Tennessee is also a very, very slow team, but very efficient. Hell, they shot 54% from the floor last game against Texas. Do I think that'll happen again tonight? Absolutely not. But can it happen? It could. It could. I don't see it. I believe this will be the best defense that Tennessee has seen all year, and vice versa, obviously. This will be the best defense that Florida has seen all year. I really think Florida will throw some things at Tennessee that Tennessee hasn't seen on defense to limit players. And the only reason I say that is because they do that every game. It's going to be nothing different for Florida, but it's going to be different schemes that they're going to throw at Tennessee. Both these teams play half court basketball, period, the end. They're both slow as snails. 132, it's too high. The total's too high. And it went from 131 to 132. It's too high. We're taking Tennessee, Florida under 132. Quick recap and I'm out of here, guys. Tennessee, Florida under 132. Villanova, Marquette over 145.5. Creighton minus 13 against Georgetown. OKC minus 5.5 against the Houston Rockets. And our lone player prop tonight is Ja Morant over 9.5 assists at minus 115. Guys, thank you for everything. I ask if you're watching this, please leave a comment and please leave a thumbs up. You already know what I'm going to do until I get back to you guys. We're going to get back to getting this cash.